Hello, today I'm sharing some Amazon must-haves I've been loving and think you will too. I have a nice mix of beauty, makeup, skincare, health, and home products to share with you because there are so many great products on Amazon and some major duds too. When I discover products that stand out to me above all the rest, I love sharing them in these videos. I do here on my channel pretty regularly. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you're new. I have some fun Amazon finds to share today, so let's get into it. I'll start with beauty with this sickle angled eyeliner brush, which I used in a recent video to apply whatever eye product I was using in that video, and I promised you more information on this brush, and here we are. So I've really been enjoying this for both tight lining and for flicks or wings, and I bought it on a whim. I had no idea what this brush was gonna give me. Now I'll put a picture of how it's different from your typical slanted or angled brush, but you can clearly see there is a curve to this brush. It's also more narrow and tapered, which is what makes it really great for tight lining, for just getting precisely into your lash line. The bristles are also shorter, which makes it a little bit stiffer, but not scratchy. It's still a soft brush, so it's very comfortable to use. But if you're like me and you have folds or creases that go right through where you place a flick or a wing, the curve plus the shallowness of the bristles and the stiffness, which means this doesn't have much give to it, it means I can kind of stamp my line down right over that fold and then sort of close my eye and just fill in that gap very easily, and my bristles don't splay out. It's a really great brush for my eyes anyway. I've really been enjoying it. Like I said, I didn't know what I was gonna get. By the way, the liner shade that I used with this brush is the deepest brown shade from the NYX Ultimate Warm Neutrals palette, this shade right here. I didn't really intend for this palette to be in this video, but I thought you might want to know what I lined with and what is on my eyes today. This is what it is, and I did buy it from Amazon a little while back, and it is a really nice neutral drugstore priced palette that is available from Amazon. It's got mattes and shimmers. I had the previous iteration of this palette and it was pretty old, and I saw they redid it, so I grabbed this to see if it was still as good. I really enjoyed that older palette, and it is, I'm happy to say. So if you're looking for a quality drugstore warm neutral palette at a good price, this is a good one. I've yet to meet a Beauty of Joseon product that I don't love and that doesn't agree with my sensitive skin with rosacea, and we have another one. This is the Beauty of Joseon Calming Serum. It has green tea, mugwort, and panthenol to soothe, hydrate, and calm your skin. It also gives antioxidant protection and leaves your skin plump and rejuvenated. Now, the reason why I initially bought this was to apply it before using an LED red light therapy mask, and I have been using it in that manner, but I've also just been applying a drop or two sometimes before skincare, either at night or in the morning. It has this nice watery texture. It sinks right in. It doesn't add any greasiness. There's no scent to it. It's so light, and my skin does feel calm and balanced. You know, if you scroll down to the reviews section, to the photos, there is a picture of a girl that has completely inflamed skin, and the way this calms her skin down, the after photo, is pretty incredible. This is less than $20, and I think it would integrate seamlessly into any skincare routine, and I am so glad that I have it on hand. I think it would be great for any time of year, any time of day, any skin type. It's fantastic. If you're not aware, Method launched their Dream Foam body wash somewhat recently in 4 different scents. I picked it up in jasmine and sandalwood. The reason why it's not here and it's only on screen is because my daughter carted it off, can we speak, to college with her. She has been really enjoying it. Now, from what I remember and from what she has verified, the foam is a really nice, light, fluffy foam. They say it has a self-foaming technology that does the lathering for you. And I feel like some people associate foam with being drying, but I don't think it's drying. She doesn't think it's drying, and we both have dry skin. And she's been using it very regularly. Her skin has not dried out any further. It feels nice and comforting. It has glycerin and aloe vera. And the fragrance is really nice in the shower. It's very soft and comforting, as you would expect a jasmine sandalwood fragrance to be. And after she dries off, it's more of a close skin scent. It doesn't compete with any perfume or anything that she wears, but she has really been enjoying this. And as someone who really enjoys Methods products overall, I wanted to give you feedback on this because I know not a lot of people are aware that these even exist, and they do. So I wanted to make you aware because they do have some really interesting, I'm looking at the other scents that they have, thinking of which one I'm gonna pick up for myself. The vetiver and amber is really appealing to me, so I think I'm gonna grab that for my own shower next and hope I can hold on to this one. When Lisa Eldridge launched her Pinpoint concealer, I thought it was a little bit pricey. So I started looking around to see if there was anything else that was kind of similar, and I came across this Cover Perfection concealer pencil. And it turns out that the shade that I bought is too light for me. All the shades run pretty light, as is the case with a lot of Asian makeup brands, but I wanted you to know that this does exist in case you want a Pinpoint concealer pencil that isn't expensive. It's the same concept. You're just going to pinpoint where you want to conceal and then feather the edges with a brush or with your finger. Now, the other option that I think is fine to do in lieu of a Pinpoint concealer pencil is to use a teeny tiny brush like this e.l.f. concealer brush and dip it into a pot or a stick concealer. I use my NARS pot concealer and dab it right onto the blemish or the spot and then feather out the edges. So those are two options that I just wanted to give you if you have spots, blemishes, dark spots, whatever it is that you want to conceal, and if you just don't want to spend a lot of money to do it. This is my second purchase of this organic sublingual vitamin B12 supplement. I feel like it really helps with my energy levels throughout the day. Now, obviously, you want to check with your doctor before you go messing around with vitamins and supplements and see what you need. I was previously getting vitamin B12 through a multivitamin and I stopped taking it. So I was hunting around for a separate vitamin B12. I came across this one, which contains a bioactive form of B12 that's readily absorbed by the body. I find the cherry flavor to be very pleasant. It's in a glass bottle. There's an indicator for how much to squeeze up. You just dispense 1 ml under your tongue and let it sit for 30 seconds before you swallow it. I take this in the morning with my other vitamins, and I think this runs around $20 or so, and my first bottle lasted me around 2 months. So I feel like you get a decent amount for the money too. I was originally looking at pill form, but I'm really glad to have come across this because it's been working really well for me and I intend to keep repurchasing it. When I think about electrolyte drink mixes, those powders that you pour into water, I typically think about Liquid IV and Element and athletes in needing them to replenish their electrolyte stores. But I found out recently that low electrolytes are very common in women in midlife, in perimenopause and menopause, who have night sweats, hot flashes, long, heavy, and erratic periods, because hormonal fluctuations make it harder for the body to regulate electrolytes, which kind of explains the dry eye and dry mouth issues I've been having lately. Maintaining adequate hydration levels can help with fluid retention, cortisol levels, brain fog, lymphatic movement, heart palpitations, headaches, muscle cramps, dry eyes, mouth, and skin, to name just a few. It can help with a host of things, and I did find an option that's less expensive than both Element and Liquid IV that taste really good. I've been making my way through the variety pack of Ultima Refresher for a while now, and I've really enjoyed it. It dissolves nicely. It has a nice range of electrolytes, vitamins, and minerals, and it has a natural sugar substitute in here. 0 calories, 0 carbs. It's sugar-free, keto-friendly, and vegan, and I feel like you get a really nice quality product at a good price. As I said, Liquid IV and Element are both more expensive. Now, it's going to be flavor dependent, but Liquid IV has roughly 10 times more sodium, which is fine for athletes, but you and I don't need that for every day, and most flavors lack calcium, magnesium, or zinc, and Element has roughly 20 times more sodium. So I've been mixing a packet into a glass of water per day if I can, and I find it really does help with my dry eyes, dry mouth, and just overall. I get dry mouth really bad when I'm filming these days, so I usually try to drink one on filming days right before I film, but I think this is a great option if you haven't discovered this yet and you're wanting to just balance your electrolytes, and if you're looking for a less expensive option to the other two that I mentioned. Let me know if you've tried this before. I'm just glad that I found it so that I can save a little bit of money and still get a quality product. If you have a front loader, washer, or dryer, let me introduce you to my friend, the Laundry Turtle. I thought this was going to be a gimmick that didn't really do much of anything, but boy, do I love it. So this is a flexible apparatus invention that is designed to eliminate the need to have to bend over and reach all the way into your appliance, your washer or dryer, to retrieve all of your clothes, or to have to keep reaching into and back out of over and over again. So it's very flexible, and there are 4 handles. I just slide it in through the door, and I usually place it on top of all of the laundry so that it's all covered, and then either turn the washer or dryer drum over so that it winds up on the bottom and the laundry's on top of it, or finagle it to where it just kind of slides under all the laundry. You can kind of see what works best for you, but basically all of your laundry will end up on top so that you can scoop it up, kind of like it's a taco, and scoop it all up and out of the washer dryer in one go, versus having to reach in and out and in and out and in and out and bend over and over and over to get your laundry out. And it also comes in really handy if you want to carry your laundry into another room to fold it and then put it in a basket. Is it an absolutely necessary product? No, but is it an incredibly handy product? Yes. And it's a product I didn't know I needed or didn't think I was going to use as much as I do. And because it's so flexible, you can twist it and insert it so that it fits into this small pocket. I rarely do that since I use it so often. I usually just hang it from a hook in my laundry room from the big circle and leave it at that. But it is a handy little object that I actually use pretty much every time I do laundry, and I don't think a lot of people know about it. Months ago, I purchased this small wood pedestal tray to elevate the hand soap and lotion I keep by our kitchen sink. I just thought it might look a little bit better. And I've been asked so many times where I got this. People think it's from a boutique. It's such a simple little item, but I got it from Amazon. So the one that I got is 8.6 inches by 3.6 inches. It comes in 9 different colors and 4 different sizes. And to protect it from water a little bit more, I put some silicone feet on the bottom to elevate the wood from the kitchen counter that gets wet pretty frequently since it is right by my kitchen sink. I feel like this is a very simple decorative item that helps the space look and function a little bit better. And I've been meaning to share this for months and just remembered. I saw it was kind of mixed into my list. I mean, you could really put these anywhere. This is just where I put ours, and I love it. I have some shelves in my closet where I keep shoes at the bottom, and the shelves are adjustable, but at the bottom, they only drilled the holes for the adjustable shelves so far down. But I wanted to put one more shelf between the bottom shelf, the lowest I could put a shelf, and the very, very bottom. So I found this expandable, stackable shelf on Amazon. It comes in white and black, and it's metal. I didn't know what I was going to end up with, but I figured I would just try it, and if I didn't like it, I could return it. I mean, it's easy with Amazon. So the measurement is 16.5 inches long, and it can be expanded to 27.1 inches, and it's 10.2 inches wide and 9.8 inches high, and you can adjust the height to 4 different levels. It was very easy to put together. It's very easy to adjust, and I think it looks really good. If you weren't looking at it, you might not even notice it wasn't one of my built-in shelves. I was able to double my shoe storage. Which is exactly what I wanted to do. I have a lot of tennis shoes, and I just didn't want them all thrown in there, all jumbled together, and this allows me to keep them neater. You could use this shelf in the kitchen, in the pantry, in your closet, wherever, but I think it's a really nice option. And so I wanted to share it with you because I know storage space can be an issue for a lot of us. For some reason, I didn't put a ceiling fan in my office. I don't know what I was thinking because I do have some workout equipment in here. I exercise in here, and when I do, it gets hot. I sweat easily and I need some air movement. So I grabbed a tower fan from a brand I had never tried before, Dreo, I guess that's how you say it. It was, I want to say, around $60 to $70. It does come with a remote, and I have been really impressed. This moves more air over a larger area than the other two tower fans we have from brands I was familiar with. I think one is Honeywell and the other is Lasco maybe. It has 90-degree oscillation, 4 speeds. The highest speed is comfortably high without being too overpowering. There are 4 modes, a timer. It comes in black, gray, silver and black, or white. It's a bladeless fan and it's pretty quiet and works well, and that's all I can ask for. It's a good one. So if you've been looking at this brand and you were kind of curious, this one at least has my stamp of approval. I am a big tower fan, I guess you could say. Sometimes you need them outside, sometimes inside. They're easy and portable, and this one suits my needs perfectly. I have an entire Amazon must-haves playlist. You can check out more of my favorite Amazon products here. I hope you enjoyed this and found it helpful. If you did, give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you're not already. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye.